Every line of code you write, every website you visit, every app you scroll through, contributes to the warming of our planet. Sounds dramatic? It's not. The internet now emits more CO2 than the entire airline industry. But here's the twist: developers, engineers, and tech creators like you can actually reverse that trend. How? Through green coding, a revolutionary movement that's changing the way we write software. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand what green coding is, but also how to write leaner, cleaner, and more energy-efficient code that helps protect the planet. Green coding, also known as sustainable or energy-efficient programming, is the practice of writing software that minimizes energy consumption, resource usage, and carbon emissions. It's not just about making things faster or smaller. It's about making code that's kinder to the planet. Data drop. The internet accounts for 3.7% of global emissions, projected to double by 2025. Data centers use around the 1% of the world's electricity, much of it driven by inefficient software. Real-world example. In 2020, a major UK government website rewrote its back-end and front-end logic to cut page size by 70%, saving thousands of kilowatt-hours annually. Bottom line, if every developer optimized just a fraction of their code, we could cut digital emissions by millions of tons annually. Let's break it down. When you run a piece of software, it uses CPU cycles, memory, storage, and network bandwidth, all of which require electricity. Visual aid, animated data packet, server, cooling fan, power plant. Here's where energy gets wasted in code. Inefficient algorithms, e.g. O of n squared versus O of n log n. Unnecessary loops or calls. Heavy front-end components, large images, unused scripts. Data bloat, overfetching APIs, non-compressed files. Always-on background processes. Every inefficiency ripples across millions of devices, servers, and user interactions. Green coding minimizes these wasteful interactions, saving both energy and time. Whether you're a front-end developer, back-end engineer, or data scientist, these techniques apply. 1. Use efficient algorithms. Replace brute force searches with optimized approaches. Choose data structures wisely, e.g. hash maps over lists. 2. Optimize loops and conditionals. Avoid nested loops when possible. Reduce computation inside loops. 3. Reduce DOM manipulation, front-end. Use virtual DOM frameworks like React efficiently. Batch DOM changes. 4. Compress assets and lazy load. Minify JS CSS. Load only what's needed, e.g. images on scroll. 5. Use green hosting providers. Choose data centers powered by renewables like Green Geeks, Google Cloud's carbon-free energy. 6. Implement caching. Fewer server calls equals lower energy demand. Use browser caching and edge CDN caching. 7. Limit third-party scripts. Ad trackers, analytics, and widgets consume unnecessary energy. 8. Streamline database queries. Avoid select star. Use indexes and limit query complexity. 9. Profile and monitor your app tools. Google Lighthouse, EcoGrader, Green Frame. 10. Build offline-first apps. Reduce server requests. Enhance UX plus sustainability. Loop setup. Coming up, we'll break down a real-life case study that cut digital emissions by over 80%. But first, what if your code could help meet global climate goals? Sustainable software isn't just a niche trend. It's now aligned with global climate strategies. Connected to UN Sustainable Development Goals, SDG 13, Climate Action, Green Software Foundation by Microsoft, Accenture, ThoughtWorks, EU's Digital Product Passport 2027. Governments and tech giants are actively investing in green digital practices. Soon, carbon-aware coding could be as standard as cybersecurity. This means, if your software isn't energy-aware, it could be non-compliant, inefficient, or even outdated. Let's look at Ecolib, a hypothetical e-commerce site. Original issues. 5 megabytes homepage. No compression, no caching, heavy client-side JS, slow, energy-heavy servers, steps taken. Reduced homepage to 800 kilobytes via compression and image optimization. Used lazy loading for product images. Switched to green hosting. Rewrote checkout backend logic. Reduced API calls by 65%. Implemented Lighthouse audit score 94 plus. Result? Page load time cut by 3.2 seconds. Energy usage dropped by 82% per user session. Bounce rate improved by 30%. Lower hosting costs. Imagine that impact multiplied across thousands of users daily. Want to stand out in tech? Start coding green. Why it matters. Companies are seeking sustainability-aware engineers. Future software will be regulated by energy and emissions. Shows responsibility and forward-thinking mindset. Plus, green code often equals faster apps, happier users, and lower costs. Coding sustainably isn't about doing less. It's about coding smarter. Look, tech got us into this mess, but tech and the people who build it can get us out. Every time you write efficient code, every time you compress a file, every time you choose green hosting, you're helping cool down a warming planet. If you learned something today, hit that like button and subscribe to Green Circuit. Share this with your developer friends, because writing better code isn't just good engineering, it's environmental activism. Code smart, code clean, code green. This is Green Circuit. See you in the next video.